You
His
know,
line
and
his
sort of,
line hitting is beautiful, right? Like he really hits a good ball, eh?
yeah,
Yeah.
hits a solid ball, knows what he's doing, doesn't do anything too crazy, and then if there's a shot that he can put away, he'll actually go for it. But he waits for the correct time, but he doesn't open the court up, too much. He may do when he plays a few of the top players, just the inexperience, and being so young and new to the circuit. He seems to have it all in place. He's got to have a couple of good tournaments, and you just never know what can happen out there.
Yeah.
He's got nothing to lose against a lot of the top guys, and as we said, there's a lot of aged players out there, and he's a young up and coming kid who wants to do his best, and you just never know. So it'll be good to see him up there. That is for sure.
Yeah, I haven't watched a replay yet, but he I think last night played Joel at the British Nationals, and it looked like a real tough match. So that'll be interesting. Pilly, are there any other guys there that you think are going to make a bit of a run and start challenging for that kind of top 20 positions?
Yeah, I think Curtis Malik, like I sort of penciled him in about a season ago
Mm-hmm.
to make some moves up the rankings. I just I like what I saw. I think he played at the Europeans. It would have been about a year ago, I think, representing England. He put in some really strong showings. I really like what I saw there. Like very mature game, played within himself, knew his limits. I like what I saw. I can see him breaking into the top 20 if he gets his game right and sort of puts it all together for a long period of time. Yeah, there's some guys in there, like even outside the top 50. I wouldn't be surprised to see some new faces in that top 30 bracket.
Brilliant, brilliant. Look, the one guy I'm going to throw out there too that I reckon has put in a massive summer, been at altitude, working his butt off, is young Leonel Cárdenas. I think he's going to come in and just be a real pain in everyone's butt and start knocking some guys off. But look, let's move on because we got the girls here. There's some really, really interesting matchups with the girls. Obviously, the top two girls there have really dominated the scene for a long time. Hania's causing both of them a lot of trouble. But
Hmm.
Whitey, where do you think Orfi finishes the season? She's looking really, really dangerous, eh?
That's another out in the limb. You could say top three.
Wow.
Like she is just an amazing player at a young age. Just coming off a World Junior win, and it's just like she's got nothing to lose, but she just goes out there and plays the game. For being so young, she's five in the world. She's
Yeah.
got nothing to lose. She just goes out there and plays the game. Like it doesn't matter who steps on court with her. She just goes out there, and it doesn't matter if it's Nora or Anya. It doesn't matter who she plays. She just goes out there without a worry in the world, and just goes about her job.